Y'all ready for this? Do 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 do.
That's gonna be
You're
so
listening
off.
to the sounds of the underground on Brothers in Arms podcast.
There it
There
is.
we
Thank you. Hi everybody. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hi. Hi guys. Missed you. Looking good. You in your Batman shirt, and I think you're laying on your belly, Greg.
I am.
Yeah, that's an
I'm on my phone.
interesting.
I'm on my phone, so gotta make it work.
Okay, there you go, man. Uh, but hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are your brothers in arms. Good to see you. You can catch us live right now on twitch.tv/brothers in arms podcast. Greg, I just saw the picture. That's a
Yeah.
good group, man. That's a big group.
hmm
Yeah, we can talk about that later. Anyways, hi. Sorry we've missed the last couple of weeks. We have been busy with lots of life. Because yeah, we haven't recorded in the last 2 weeks, right?
No, I've been
That is
underway.
true.
Right. So we're back. Hi everybody. Good to
Hi.
see you.
Hello.
Greg over there on his belly. Wait, down there. Greg on his belly. Alex. Why do I keep doing that? Am I always on your left?
Well, you're on my right, but yeah. It's mirrored.
So when I look at my screen, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the two Yahoos this way. Greg is over here and Alex is over here. So when I'm pointing at the screen and I'm doing this number, I am uh, this is ladies' night, and I'm feeling right. Oh yeah, this is ladies' night. Oh what a night. Oh what a
Oh, what a
night.
night. If it makes you feel any better, PT, so on my screen, you're up here on this side,
Okay.
and Alex is up here on this side, and then I'm at
Okay.
the bottom of my screen.
And you're at the bottom. So maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Alex, is that how it is? Am I in your upper left-hand corner of the screen?
Upper right.
I'm in the upper right. Oh! Did you see that? She came up and she was like in witness protection. Her face was all blurred out. Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
Oh, she has ties. She's trying to show you her hair ties.
Ties. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Everyone loves a good hair tie.
Everybody loves a good hair tie. You saying hi? Say hi.
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 Can you say it?
So what?
It's time for night-night.
No, not night.
Oh no, night.
Oh no,
Oh,
not
she wants
night.
you to see her bunny.
Oh, but
She got bunnies.
bunnies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, Dougie.
No, that's Oscar.
Night night.
Say night-night.
Night
Say
night.
that
Oh,
That's adorable.
oh man.
That's
Overload over here.
Oh, that's-
It's
Yeah,
not
you're Swiss
adorable
rolls.
at all.
Sweet. So sweet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with episode 86. It is currently 9:09 on the Eastern Seaboard, November the 21st, 2021. Lots of stuff has happened the last 2 weeks that we have been away, so we've got a lot to discuss, kind of unpack, talk about. One of those things is a show we've all been looking forward to. Greg is drawing a blank. Have
Yes.
you watched
Oh, I
any?
know. I've been looking forward to it, and do you want
Has
to know?
not
I haven't
watched any.
watched it yet.
What? Okay, we're all busy guys, so we'll get into all that jazz later. Okay, cool. So here we go, gentlemen. How you doing? What's going on in your lives?
Greg.
I'm on leave right now.
Hey, Greg's on
Just
leave.
taking a break. Um, getting a little R&R in. Just having a good time. I'm looking
Having a
forward to
good
turkey.
time. It was Kevin.
Do 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 do. All right, that's 3 times this
Yeah.
evening that you've done that to me.
I got to make up for the last week I've missed with you. I'm
I
sorry.
know, right? No, looking forward to Turkey Day. Um, it's gonna be. I'm excited about it.
Are you deep
I
frying another
love.
one like you have in the past?
No, no
Are
deep
you
frying
smoking
this
one?
year. Not yet.
Alex is smoking a turkey.
I haven't
I'm
tried.
envious.
Oh, okay. So you're not smoking, you're not deep frying, you're just having a traditional turkey by the oven.
Just a regular turkey cooked in the
Nothing wrong with
oven,
that. Nothing wrong with that.
low and slow in a bag most likely.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
But I'm not responsible for the turkey this year.
I mean, it's how our
So,
ancestors did it. So I mean, come on. Hey, it's Frank.
wow,
Hi, Frank.
how did that get upstairs?
Hi, Frank.
Because last time I checked, that's not supposed to be up here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just listening to us, you're not watching us. Alex just had his little Dotson up in his lap. So, yeah, the short haired, the one that licks your brain when he
Yep.
wants to say hi.
He has a tail that starts in his butt.
Yeah.
It comes out of his mouth. It's that long.
He'll get you.
I didn't know where that one was going. Pardon me. So I still have a cough, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I'm gonna try and keep it to the down low. I got my drink, my water, trying to get it taken care of.
That's essential. I drank mine already, so unfortunately I don't have one.
Aww.
I know.
He shall be parched.
All the talking we do, absolutely.
True. True.
But
So when I'm sick, my voice goes down about a half octave, and I love it. I absolutely love being able to sing in the basement and talk real low. I just love to talk low. I don't know. Guys, have you ever listened to yourself? Well, now that we have 86 episodes in the kitty, it's kind of hard not to hear ourselves. But when I listen to myself, I'm like, man, I don't sound like that. Do I really? Like I thought I talked deeper. And
I'm gonna let you in on something. I don't listen to myself
you don't?
ever.
Oh
Absolutely
man.
not. I
Well,
hate hearing my own voice.
I have to. I mean, I gotta listen through the episode. I gotta make sure everything is fine and dandy. That we don't have going on in the show. And yeah. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, I always thought my voice was lower. The first time I heard my recorded voice was in Atlanta, and we were doing something. My mom and dad were cadets in Atlanta, and I think we were recording like a thank you or a happy Christmas, birthday, Merry something or another to somebody. And I heard the playback and I was like, who was that? They said what I said, but who was that? And Patrick, that's your voice. That's like, this is
That's what
so
you sound.
weird. Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
you
she
sound
said.
like.
So, yeah, I don't sound like I think I do.
Dude, same.
That's my problem. I don't sound anything like I think I sound like. So when I hear my own voice, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to listen to that. I don't
No,
want
I'm
to
done.
hear. Contrary to popular belief, I don't like the sound of my own voice.
Oh, poor Greg.
Some people might think otherwise because I run at a mile a minute, but nope, nope, nope.
He puts it out there, but he doesn't want to take it in.
That's not me.
Oh man. What about you, Alex? What's going on in your world? As I caught you with your mouth full of something.
Oh no, I was sleeving up tokens.
Oh, as he
You
showed,
held it.
he shows it.
You held
in
it
the-
up. It was
my
all
hand?
black.
What's my hand doing?
You can't see what I am doing because I've got a
You're
filter on.
you've got a filter,
He's in an aura, yeah.
boy, and
Eh,
it covers things
It
around
was
you.
awesome. Do you know, like, do you see the filter, or is it just us that sees the filter?
oh no, I see the filter too.
You see the filter? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So, those who are just listening, Alex has a, he's
called
got an
blur.
it's like an opaque, blurish type filter that filters everything from his shoulders out. So he is centered of the screen, and everything around him, it intentionally keeps you. So it sees him, the camera sees him and blurs everything else. So when his daughter came into the screen, her little face
Held
at the
her up.
bottom was all blurred out. And then he shows us what he's holding in his hand, but he holds it outside of his shoulder range, and so it's all blurred out.
That was funny.
You don't know what I'm doing.
It's
Wouldn't you
secret.
like to know?
So how about you, bud? What's going on in your world?
A whole lot of everything.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, dude. So the boat is on holiday stand down. So they're all the guys that are on Thanksgiving leave are gone. So that means my other half of my office is gone. So it's just me, and I have my whole office to myself. Nobody comes to bother me. Everyone's on stand down, so there's nothing going on. So yeah, I literally I got some work done on Saturday while I was on duty. And then I played Pokemon for about an hour or two. And then I went and ate some lunch. And then played some Magic, stood some watch. Played some more Magic, went to sleep. Stood some more watch, went to sleep again. And here I am. So, yeah.
Sounds a lot better than what you were dealing with.
Oh, I love stand down periods. The holidays
Yeah.
are fantastic. You know,
Yeah.
the workload is always so much smaller because they realize a third of the people that are normally here are gone. So we're able to get stuff done, and we're able to get it done fairly quickly. So, you know, even if you're not on leave, you still get a little bit of downtime, which is nice. So we just finished up another major milestone on the boat. So we just completed a thing called in-serve, where basically they go around and make sure we're doing all the things correct that we're supposed to do, as well as the boat being set up the way it's supposed to be set up. So one of the things that they check is they come and they look at berthing, and that's kind of been mine and the other first classes that live in berthing. That's been our pet project since most of us got there, because berthing had a major rehaul or overhaul whenever we actually left. And we left the yards. That was part of the things that happened, or one of the things that happened.
Yeah.
So we've been moving around lockers, bolting things down, putting up hooks, attaching everybody's electricity so that they all have like lights and power and all of that stuff. And it's just it was a nice culmination of all the work that we've put in for them just to go, you guys did all of this? All right. Because normally Shipyard does all of that stuff, but the company
Right.
that they were using ran out of money, so they just stopped. Yeah.
Wait, so this was like a civilian company?
Oh yeah.
They
So-
ran out of money, so they just stopped.
They just stopped. Yeah. So we've been ordering all the pieces and parts and putting everything together, and it's been the brainchild of three of us. Me, another guy who's still here. His name's Tim. Tim's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's our usual dungeon master for D&D when we're underway.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Score.
a buddy of mine by the name of Dan. And Dan just transferred to Prototype, so pray for him. That's going to suck.
Ouch.
Yeah.
We'll pray.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's still in the area, which is kind of nice. I'm going to go help him finish moving out in about a week.
Yeah.
So they bought a house down in Charleston, so he's kind of excited about that. It's the first house that they've bought, and he's been in like 2 years longer than I have. So, yeah.
Got it.
But it's fun. So that was this week, and then prior to that, we were underway again. And prior to that, we were underway again. And then prior to that, we were underway again. Yeah,
That sounds
Strange.
awesome.
dude. Since we've gotten out of the yards, we have literally been underway 90% of the time. Yeah. But life is getting better. I've got one more underway between now and the end of the year. I got Christmas leave coming up,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
so we're still trying to figure all that stuff out. Who's going where? What's happening with what? My mother-in-law's coming in town on Thursday of this week. She's going to come up and spend Thanksgiving with us.
Okay.
So I just offered to cook so I could have something to do the entire time.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make mom's rolls. Well, technically grandma's rolls. I got all the stuff, got all the flour, got all the yeast. I'm ready to go for that. I got the stuff to make a pumpkin and a pecan pie.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna make my own crust
Oh
for
my
that.
God. You're making me hungry.
Sorry.
No, that's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah. So I got both of those things ready to go. I'm gonna do a trial run on Wednesday probably for the rolls just to make sure that I'm good on it. I'm gonna start brining the turkey probably Wednesday afternoon/evening.
Wait, brining the turkey.
Oh yeah. So if you're gonna smoke a turkey, right? Smoking
Okay.
meat usually ends up drying it out, kind of. So especially with something that's that big, you have to either keep moisturizing it, throughout the time. Like if you did a brisket, you want to make sure that you have some way to reintroduce moisture into it or something.
Isn't that what you do to pickles though?
Technically,
Like
Yep.
you put pickles in a brine, and so
yes. Well, you put
you're
cucumbers in a brine, but yeah.
yeah. Shush.
Sorry.
So you're pickling a turkey.
Kind of.
Tasty.
Well, so you put all this stuff together. You make your brine, right? And it's supposed to keep your turkey tender. Most turkeys that you actually buy from the store,
Love me tender,
if you
love
look
me
on the front of it, it says like kept in a 8% solution of salt and a couple other different things. They've already been brined, and then they got frozen. And it's one of the things that keeps turkeys tender, right? Because you're going to cook that thing low and slow for a long time. The people who actually bag them all up help you out in that sense, and they brine it.
Okay.
So I got one that was not brined, and it's currently thawing. So we bought it today just to make sure, and it's going to thaw until Wednesday in the fridge. So again, another friendly reminder: if you have a frozen turkey, it's time to take it out of the freezer and put it in the fridge.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But
Boy, are you going to spatchcock your turkey?
Wait, what?
no,
One more time, spatchcock.
Spatchcock.
yes,
I call foobar on that. Spat.
Nope.
It's a real word.
yep,
I'm looking it up.
okay.
It's all right. This one was new for me because I'd learned what it is, and I found it fascinating, and I'd wondered if Alex was planning on doing it or not.
No,
Well, did you know that in Spanish it's also spatchcock?
yes,
You didn't.
I did not. I learned something.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
Look it up.
Do you know what spatchcock in Spanish is?
Spatchcock.
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 Oh,
So
a chicken or game bird split open and grilled.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smoke it. But I got like an apple brine set up essentially. So I'm gonna do. It's got cloves. It's got candied ginger, apples, obviously apple juice, water, salt, and then a couple of sprigs of rosemary, thyme, and sage, and a
All
big
right,
yellow
Martha.
onion quartered. And basically, you brine this thing about an hour for every pound it is. So I got a 12-pound turkey because there's only going to be 3.5 of us eating it.
3.5.
Yeah,
Oh, Caroline.
Caroline. So I'm going to brine this thing pretty much overnight and then let it sit out for a little bit after it's out of the brine so that the skin can moisten up a little bit. Well, not dry up a little bit. Yeah, because you want crispy skin. And then I'm just going to throw that thing on there, 275, and just let it go. It should take about 3 hours, give or take.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So I got all the stuff to make green bean casserole and make garlic mashed potatoes, red russet garlic mashed potatoes. I got the stuff to make stuffing. I make gravies from scratch. Yeah.
You've been busy, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. When does it start for you?
Probably Wednesday morning.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna make the pies the day beforehand so that I can at least spread things out. Because if I make the crust for the pies and then leave them to set for a little bit, that'll give a little bit more time for the butter to actually be fairly decent. Because the butter's in the freezer right now.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you're basically gonna laminate your pie crust, and you're gonna laminate it with layers of butter in there, so that when it actually bakes out, the butter like doesn't just ooze out because it's frozen.
Right.
So it'll stay for the entirety of the bake, and it'll actually bake properly.
Sweet.
I am not gonna blind bake them. I'm literally gonna put them in there, and we're just gonna go.
Looksy.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yep. In the downtime, I'm gonna keep playing Pokemon.
All right. So, did you get the pearlescent diamond ratchet?
Brilliant Diamond.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Okay.
Did you get them both, or did you just get the one?
No, I just got Brilliant Diamond.
I'm not sure which one Philip got, but he got it the other night too. So, what do you think? Do you like it?
I like it so far. They've expanded a couple of different things. They've made it really easy in the beginning, even if you don't pick the fire starter. So if you don't pick Chimchar, you can still do well on the second gym.
Okay.
Because the underground has random encounter Pokemon, right? Like, did you guys ever play Let's Go?
I did.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Let's Go, as you're walking through the grass, you can see stuff like walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has that down in the underground. So as soon as you get to the second town, before you fight the second gym, you can go to the underground.
Huh.
And down there, no joke, is a Houndoom.
Ooh.
Not a Dower, a Doom. And he's anywhere from 16 to 19, which perfect fire type. Take him right in, and he does just fine in the gym.
My goodness, that was early.
Mm-hmm. So
That's legit.
the underground's pretty nice. It's fantastic. It's expansive. It works. It's a good place to grind. But if you have saves on your Switch from either Let's Go or Sword and Shield or both, you get given a Mew and a Jirachi.
What?
Yep. Before the second gym. And then if you do the first gym and then go back to the first town, you can actually get the mystery gift thing open, and you get the Manaphy egg. So you already have a bug water type as well.
Wow.
Full free. So it's real easy.
Wow, that's cool.
But
how's the Pokédex coming along?
I think I'm over 50 already.
Wow, that's not bad.
And I'm only like 6 hours in, and I still have yet to fight the third gym.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Philip said he's got like 4 hours in, and he's just getting up to the second.
yeah,
So
if
might be good for you guys to catch up. That'd be cool.
yeah, if you take your time and you run through everything, you pretty much don't have any issues. Everything pretty much dies, no questions asked.
Helpful. Absolutely.
So
Cool, man.
yeah, I'm waiting for Endgame because they made shiny hunting kind of interesting.
Okay,
So,
how so?
well, Patrick, you and I both watch a gentleman by the name of Austin John Plays, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So he literally got it with the Australian release, so he got it a day early.
Wow.
And he's just been going, right? Like every couple of hours, he turns out a new video. And it is all sorts of fantastic stuff, like making money, a crap ton of money every hour. Um, Shiny hunting, because obviously he's already beaten the game, so he's already in post game stuff. And how to
That's
get certain
incredible.
things.
Yeah.
The dude's a YouTuber, brother. What else is he gonna do? That's like his
Yeah.
content for the next month or so until Arceus comes out.
Right.
Yeah. But he went into in depth of what shiny hunting is and how that whole thing works. And basically, they have this radar that'll pop up that'll generate random encounters for you in the grass, like the grass shakes.
What?
Yeah, so you have to go through and you pick whichever grass you want to grab, and then you have to start a chain. And the higher number of chain you get, the more likely it is you're going to get a random shiny. But the grass will like sparkle, so you can
Oh, come on.
yeah, so you can know of all the different options you have. Oh, that one has a shiny in it.
Wow.
And then if you continue the chain and you keep going, like you can literally just continue to farm shinies. Because once you get past a certain point, as long as the chain continues, shiny, shiny, shiny.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
1 in 99.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. So once you get past 40 Pokemon in a row of the same type that you've caught, um, you can hit the radar, and if it doesn't pop up shiny, you just run backwards and forwards 50 steps. You hit it again, and you can just continue to do that.
Wow.
That
Yeah,
sounds like a bug.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I just it sounds like an exploit. It doesn't sound like a legit thing. But I mean, if that's what it's turned out to be, then let's go.
True.
I have been putting in time playing Skyward Sword.
Really?
Yeah, I've been trying to get to the end of it.
Have you not finished it yet?
No,
Oh, Greg. Wow. Okay.
I don't play as much, man.
There's no judgment here. No judgment whatsoever.
I'm judging.
I have been I've honestly I've been enjoying playing it. Um I've been
it is
bouncing between
it is a good game.
I've I've been impressed with it. I'm talking Skyward Sword, not Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I know.
All right. No, I'm in I think I just beat the second to last dungeon. I finally have the Master Sword now, which is
Nice.
cool.
Good job.
No, that game is I don't understand why it got smashed so much when it came out for the Wii. It's very well done.
I don't know. I personally have not played it, so I don't know.
No, I've been playing that, and then when I'm not playing that, I divided my time between that and Cadence of Hyrule, which if you haven't picked that one up, like I said, that
No, I
one is
haven't. I kept looking at it, thinking, this might be worth it. But no, I didn't go any farther with it.
is
Cool,
that
man.
if you like rhythm games and you like random dungeons, you'll have a blast.
But if you don't
It's
like either of those, then definitely don't pick up this game.
yeah, if you don't like either of them, don't play it. If also don't play it if you don't like dying a lot.
Right.
Like a lot.
Right.
I swear that like Crypt of the Necrodancer is one of those games I can only play for an hour or two, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done for a while.
I'm
Because
tired of wiping.
after the 15th time I get murdered, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's fun, but man, oh man, is it a pain in the butt.
Oh, I have also been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering.
No, really? Really?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I might have a problem.
Well, you know what they say. Admittance is the the first
It's the
step.
first step.
Admitting you have a problem is the first step.
Well, the main
Oh,
problem is
man.
no one really wants to play anymore.
Well, Alex, when you're OP, who wants to play with an OP?
I just find strategies, man.
Yeah, I think you find exploits.
You need to go and play some, like, you need to go to some Friday Night Magics and
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
and
That'd be cool.
go play with some randos and see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
I don't want to get stabbed.
Good point.
You won't get stabbed. If anything, the fun part would be maybe you play against someone who's maybe come up with a way to counter some of your exploits in your cards.
And get around your slivers.
No one touches the
No,
slivers.
most places I've ever played at just have a standing rule. You're not allowed to play slivers.
No way.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that right there, Alex tells me I'm not playing slivers with you.
No. I
It's
mean,
not happening.
you could use slivers. That's fine.
Mm-mm.
You sure?
No.
They
Yeah.
they're just
Okay.
they're such an awful they're such mean cards, Patrick. There's just no way to describe them.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are just listening, Alex is just smiling. That's all he's doing. He's not countering. He's not agreeing. He's just smiling.
They're such
Okay.
nasty cards. They
Uh,
just face wreck people.
So slivers in the lore, right? So slivers are this alien race that basically took over a planet, and they are what's called a hive mind. So normal stuff, right? Whenever you play, so all right. So I'm a tribal player, right? I like to play, archetypes. I like to play, random stuff, like slivers. Slivers is a tribal. But I also play like squirrels. I play ninjas. There's a new ninjas deck that'll be ready tomorrow.
Ninja.
Oh,
Rap.
dude, ninjas hilarious. I have vampires that's out, and then I have two other ones that are just fun things. Like one's an artifacts deck, which is all about making multiple copies of artifacts. And then the other one is a Death Touch deck, right? Every single monster in there has Death Touch, which is great because for people who don't know Magic, Death Touch essentially it doesn't matter if your stuff is stronger than mine. If I get a hit on you, you're gonna die. That's it.
Done.
So the commander is pretty special in the fact that he says if anything that has Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, so you get past all their defenses and you hit them, they get poison counters. 2 of them to be exact. So if 5 things get through, it doesn't matter what kind of life you have. You lose the game.
And that's why I'm not playing slivers with you.
That's not in slivers, man. That's Death Touch.
I'm sorry, Death Touch, but that's why I'm not playing.
Yeah, that's okay. But because slivers are hive mind, literally any sliver that enters the battlefield, it gives abilities to all the other slivers. So I can give all of my slivers death touch. I can give them all flying. But the thing that makes everybody hate my slivers is my commander gives all of my slivers cascade, which basically turns one monster coming out onto the field to the potential of like 4 or 5 coming out with it.
Dirty.
It's
And
very
they
dirty.
just keep coming.
It's dirty.
It's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how they're designed. That's
Of
that's
course. Yeah.
that's what makes them just mean cards to play
Mm-hmm.
against.
So you get your field real big, and you put a hive lord down there. You make them all indestructible, and then you put a shifting sliver down there, and they're all hexproof. So you can't get that. My board state stays what it is. You cannot get rid of it.
And they just keep swinging.
Mm-hmm.
So our conversation now is going to switch from the impossible to uh, relatively hard.
Yeah.
I started kettles on Thursday, boys.
Oh, right on.
Oh, God bless you.
Yay! It was great. Let me tell you. So, those listening, I'm with the Salvation Army in Parkersburg, West Virginia, and my wife and I are in charge of the Salvation Army here. We're the commanding officers, and this is our 3rd year, and get to do kettles again this Christmas season. And our goal is $100,000.
Right on.
$100,000. Yeah.
Nice.
Uh, but it's all volunteered, and so I'm relying 100% on volunteers to say, "Yeah, I'll stand outside in the cold for you and ring the bell." And got through the weekend, and pardon me, I've lost my voice a little bit because it is cold up here in Parkersburg, coming off of a fantastic cold. And
Hmm.
yeah, thank God it's not COVID, and my wife and kids are great. Uh, but yeah, we're in the busy season, boys, and you're talking. Martha Stewart over there is talking about making his turkey, and this guy over here is dealing with, well, his turkey as well, and we're making turkey for 1,500 people on Thursday. So
Wow.
it's insane. Like it's a very 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 busy season. Now thank God for his mercy and grace and strength, and thank God for our volunteers and my staff, cuz my goodness, we could not do this. Could not do this without them. Um but yeah, 1,500 meals on Thursday. That's the plan. And so we're going to hit the ground running tomorrow. We're picking up turkeys from the hospital, who have generously helped us out again this year. And then we're going to start making food on Tuesday. And by Thursday, it's all going to be ready and out the door, we hope. So, yeah, good times. Busy season.
It's amazing.
So, yeah, praise God for that.
Now, for you guys, Patrick,
Yo,
is it a conscious decision to not hire anyone for kettles or
yes. Yes.
okay.
So last year we decided to do it because of COVID. And DHQ gave us permission and said, "Yeah, go ahead. I mean, it's a COVID year. Do what you can." And we were able to raise $78,000 last year. And so this year we've got a new tool to get volunteers. And that's helped us out a great deal. We've added one more day each week, so now we're ringing Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And yeah, relying heavily on the community to get this done. And if we can raise that $100,000, we saved 34,000 from the previous year in payroll. So
Wow.
yeah, it makes a huge difference when you can tell your community, you have helped us to raise this, and it's all every bit of it's going right back into the service and ministry that Salvation Army provides. It's huge. It's amazing. And we thank God for that. Um DHQ is uh helpful with our hope and our plan. It's just now I have to work a little bit harder to get volunteers and get groups excited about what we're doing. But God is good, and He keeps providing. And yeah, it's one day at a time, brothers. One day at a time.
That's amazing.
So yeah.
Very cool.
But I didn't ring this weekend because I'm still coming off this nastiness, this cold. But this coming weekend, I will probably be out at just about every site I can, ringing a bell, playing a horn, playing a guitar,
Playing a horn.
doing whatever I can, and FaceTiming the whole time, or going Facebook Live or whatever you want to call it, to get attention and to get some more support. So, yep, good times, fellas, good times. So, it, guys, I've been my my kettle tradition of wearing hats, one hat every day. Uh,
Yep.
I chose not to do it this year.
I understand.
I chose not to do it. Number one, because I don't like to bring attention to myself. So that's number one. Number two, it was really hard to collect all those hats and then find homes for them afterwards. So now any kind of Facebook status or post that I post, it's intentional. It's about what we're doing, the army or the ministry or you name it, the service that we're doing. But another kettle tradition is I spend a lot of time in the car. Like yesterday, Saturday, I drove over 200 miles and I didn't
Oh,
leave Wood County. I did not leave Wood County. And so, yeah. And so, with that being said, every kettle season, I listen to probably 3 or 4 books while driving. And so, I started a new book on Thursday, and gentlemen, it is a decent read. Um, it is Brian McClellan's The Promise of Blood. The series itself is called the Powder Mage trilogy, and it's like taking Sanderson's Mistborn series, um, Way of Kings, and the last section of Mistborn. So the alloys, that section.
Alloy
So
of Law and Shadow of Self.
bingo. So that taking all those, combining, and then putting a new twist on the magic. It's solid. It's a really good listen. I've enjoyed it. The guy who's reading it right now is, I guess he's British because everything is in a British accent, so it's a little hard sometimes. But but
Sure.
uh,
I
but it
understand it.
it's worth a read. It's worth a listen. Um, but because I have the question for this week, here's my question to you, and this is going to be weird and sort of related. So, we all like video games. We all like getting into them and them getting into us and enjoying them. And for me, I'm a completionist, so I like to experience all of it. So, if you got to choose what video game, whether it's one or a genre, would you choose to be an NPC in? Not the main character. What video game or genre would you choose to be an NPC in?
All right.
It's a challenging one.
Oh no, I'm good. Hands down, because you're still in the world,
Okay.
you're still able to do things,
Okay.
right? And in all honesty, you're a non-playable character. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'd want to be one of the guys that's in Victory Road in the Pokemon games.
Really?
Victory Road.
Victory Road. Okay.
Because that means that I've already gotten all 8 badges, right?
You've already experienced it all because Why else would you be there? I got you.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to get into Victory Road if you had not gotten all 8 badges.
Right.
And you have access to all of the Victory Road Pokemon. Which, depending on, which one you're in, there's legendaries in there. In the later generations. But that also means that more than likely, you were there to take down Team whatever. Whether that be Rocket, Magma, Aqua, Galactic. If I miss anything, Skull. Any one of those, right?
Okay.
So you have the opportunity to have been one of the people that could have gotten the Master Ball before the main character. Because again, you had to go through the game, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd want to be one of the guys that's roving around Victory Road, ready to kick some butt
Yeah.
of a future champion that comes through, and I would probably win.
You won't be a champion.
You won't be a
The
champion.
other guy,
Yeah.
tell the other guy, you won't be a champion.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the champion, right?
Okay.
Because you're the one dude that literally no one else wants to fight,
Right.
right? Except for the one guy who gets all the way through the Elite Four, and then you just demolish him. Because you're cheating with, 3 Dragonites that all know stuff greater than the levels that you should go. Never mind. Sorry. Regardless.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
Greg, got an idea?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I want to be in. I want to be in the Elder Scrolls.
Ooh. Okay.
I love the idea of being in the world of the Elder Scrolls and either, because I mean I played 3, 4, and 5. Um, so you know, I loved the world of Skyrim. I thought it was awesome, and being a non-playable adventurer that's wandering the world of Skyrim. I don't care about being the Dragonborn. I just want to play around in the world. Like, I'd be all for that. It'd be a blast.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to be weird and follow Greg. I am going to be in the World of Warcraft.
Ooh.
Yep. I'm going to be in the World of Warcraft. My home will be among the dwarves at Ironforge. But with that being said, still having access to all of the different portals and whatnot. But Ironforge seems like the most closest to home for me. And probably close to the Hall of Explorers. I just like that area, and I like what hangs around there,
The
and
heirloom gear. Everyone's
maybe
all about the
an
gear.
heirloom gear vendor. I think that would be cool. Yeah, helping players speed level and all that jazz, but because they've already put the work in, that'd be neat for me. So yeah, 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 that's my thought.
All right.
Thanks. So thanks for answering my question, boys. For those who were hoping for a deep theological thought, sorry about you. So
No, it's Thanksgiving.
oh, hey, what do you call a herd of giggling cows?
What?
A laughing stock. I'm really not a fan of Russian dolls, though.
I
What's
always feel
that?
like they're hiding something.
Oh no, they're so full of themselves.
Ah. Yeah.
Did you hear the one about the chameleon who couldn't change colors?
I did, but I forgot what happened to him.
Apparently he had a reptile dysfunction.
A reptile, that's right. My flashlight died.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm delighted.
Yeah.
Nah.
Did you know that the shovel was a groundbreaking invention?
Yeah. Hey, what's the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas?
I'm not going to answer that.
Black-eyed peas can sing us a song. Chickpeas can only hum us one.
Uh,
Greg's getting it. It's coming.
I did get it.
I don't approve this one, but my yoga instructor was drunk today.
mm,
Mm-hmm. Put me in a very awkward position.
that's wrong.
So apparently, atheism is a non-profit organization.
Atheism?
Atheism
Atheism.
is a non-profit organization.
Non-profit with the PH. Ha. Ha.
Mhm.
I had a dream where I weighed less than 1,000th of a gram. I was like, OMG.
Dad, can you put the cat out? I didn't know it was on fire.
Oh, the dog's on fire. Have you seen that one yet? That's classic. uh,
To the
how
man,
does a man on the moon cut his hair? He clips it.
Eclipse it.
I thought we were going to do
To,
a man in the mirror joke.
to the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket. You can hide, but you can't run.
Nah. Oh, 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 oh. That's wrong.
Toad.
Oh, it's so
Well, it's
wrong.
That was kind of nice.
Some would say that putting decorative soaps that look like food in their bathroom is cute, but it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, that's wrong.
Oh,
No,
I'd never heard this one. What's black and white and goes around and around?
the news?
A penguin and a revolving door.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
I was
The
thinking
Earth is 70% uncarbonated water. Therefore, the Earth is flat.
the earth is flat.
uh,
I was thinking of those old Spider-Man commercials where the newspaper comes like flashing into the screen and it's like
yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh, it's the news.
Yeah. Hey, why do clumsy farmers make good DJs?
Okay.
They're always dropping the beats.
Jeez.
Beeths. The beefs. Yeah, I can spell.
I can't. I have to ask my spell checker.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
What
She
do you
usually
call a
makes fun
man
of me.
who can't? What do you call a man who can't stand?
Someone who falls for anything?
Sits.
Neil.
Neil.
Have you heard about the butcher that backed into his meat grinder?
No, it sounds like it was a terrible way to go, though.
He got a little behind in his work.
Oh, no. That's nasty.
That's nasty.
What did the grape do when he got stepped on?
He whined.
He let out a little whine.
A little wine.
Apparently Liz thought that was funny.
What do you call a snake without any clothing?
Naked?
It's naked.
Naked.
uh, Which rock group has 4 men, one named George and another who was shot?
Wait, what?
Beatles.
Which rock group has 4 men, one named George and another who was shot?
The Beatles?
Mount Rushmore.
Ah.
That's not okay.
No.
That was a
Wasn't
good
Theodore
one.
Roosevelt shot though too?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was shot and then he got up and continued to give a speech.
Yeah, he got shot in the chest. Gave a speech for 45 minutes.
Right. And isn't he a part of Mount Rushmore?
Yes.
Yeah, Teddy's on that.
You have Teddy, you have Lincoln, you have
Washington.
Jefferson?
Jefferson?
Yeah.
There's only 4.
Right. Teddy's one of those though?
I believe so. Mainly because he was a part of the national parks thing for the longest time, so that was their way of memorializing him.
Getting him in there.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you call an ugly dinosaur? It's an eyesore.
Oh,
okay.
So Liz really appreciated a little behind in his work.
I'm glad.
That's
I'm
the
so
one that
glad.
she was laughing at.
I met Tom Hanks once. He was so rude. I asked for his autograph, and all he wrote was thanks.
This
Woo!
makes me laugh. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie?
What do you
Fake
call
what?
it? What?
A fish wearing a bow tie.
Bowfin?
No,
Yeah.
sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Oh, sophisticated.
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 Uh-huh.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our episode for this evening, for this week.
Yes.
This has been good. This has been very good. I've had fun listening and talking. One of the things we didn't talk about that we won't talk about because these guys haven't watched it yet.
I'm saving it. I told you I'm saving it.
We will save for another episode. It won't be the next one because Alex is saving it for the next time he's on the boat, and that's going to be for a little bit. So we'll talk about it after that. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds good. But I encourage you, check out Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime. It's pretty good.
I didn't see that too.
Pretty good.
And
New episodes come
Yellowstone.
out on Fridays. Yellowstone I haven't heard of, but because I've watched not Justified. What was the other one? Longmire. That I heard Yellowstone would be a good additive to that. So
I have seen most of season 1. It is fantastic. You need to watch it.
okay, noted. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Brothers in Arms podcast. We are your brothers in arms. You can find us on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. You can also find this past episode and all the episodes up to episode 14 on our YouTube channel. And you just search Brothers in Arms podcast, all one word, and you can find them on that channel. You can also catch our Twitter. And that's at your BIA podcast. You'll find out when we're going live. And the plan is, if nothing goes different, that we will be back here next Sunday.
I'll be here next Sunday.
Sweet. So,
Yes.
and we got a yes from Greg. So, fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for hanging out with us. We truly appreciate you. Gentlemen, do you have any parting words before we say goodbye?
As always, drink water, take Motrin, change your socks.
Woo. Alex?
I kind of already gave mine. Seriously, if your turkey's in the freezer, pull it out, put it in the fridge. You got a couple days. Gotta let it de-thaw. Otherwise, you're in for a world of hurt. Also, if you're deep frying your turkey, make sure it is not frozen before you put it in there. I have seen flames go all the way up to 13 feet before. So don't do that.
Yeah.
That's substantial.
It's bad.
It's intense.
Whoa.
You're basically adding water to oil, and then it'll bubble over because it displaces a whole lot instead of soaking it into the bird because it's frozen. And then, no joke, those flames can go up. It'll catch your roof on fire. So don't put a frozen turkey in a deep fat fryer.
Don't do it.
Just saying.
It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Take it out of the fridge.
That's right. That's right. Hug a friend.
You're
There
thinking
you go.
about that one.
That's it.
Love it.
That's all I gotta say. Hug a friend. Makes a difference. Only if they're willing.
Only.
Only if they're
Respect personal boundaries.
Yeah, respect personal space, please. In a COVID world and in the mental state that we are in, check those out first. But yeah, if you're willing, take it. It releases some wonderful is it endorphins?
Endorphins, if they're
The
willing.
good stuff. The good stuff. What's that?
If they're willing.
If they are willing. Yes, exactly. So awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. Anything else for the good of the cause? Going once.
We good, homie.
Sweet. Well, ladies and
I got
gentlemen,
nothing.
you I think Greg's a little tired. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again. Thank you. Have a blessed, wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Call your grandmas and your grandpas if you got them. And yeah, call mom. Call dad. Call your friends. Call your brothers, sisters. Call your family. Call who you got. Tell them you love them. And be thankful. Have a blessed week. We'll talk at you soon. Bye now.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
Bye.
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 Bye. Whoa.
Meow.
What do you do?
I think Greg's ready. Someone go ahead, hit the button.
Flip.
Clip.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.